Hello, welcome to another tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can post your farm data to your master sheet. So here is my farm and here is a master sheet records. So I'm going to post the data which will be inputted over here to the master sheet. Okay. Here's a drop down for the company, for the customer. Here's a month. Okay, so I'm going to add a record. Here you see a pink cells which are showing a formula or function behind it. Let me show you. Here's the function. Just I am copying the customer name and the month if there is a data. Okay, you see. You can see over there. Fine. Let me add one more record. Okay, so we have the two records which we will post to the master records sheet. Okay, let me click on it. And you see the two records are posted over there and the input form is blank for new records. Okay, let's understand how it works. First, I'm going to add more records. Okay, just a dummy records for our testing purpose. So I'm going to add two more records. Let me make a different one. Okay, so here's 123 and 2. If you see on M1, we have the value 2 over there. Let me show you the function behind it. It's actually counting the number of records in column C on a text description. So based on this value, we are going to add the records. So here we have to take the two records for our master sheet. So if there is only one record, just suppose this one, it will take only one record. Okay. So if just suppose there is no record over there, there is a 0 over there. If we hit a button post data, there will be a message which shows that there is no record to post. Of course, let's understand what is the code behind it. Right click on it, view code. So here is our subroutine post records. Here is the if condition. If range m1 dot value equal to 0, if this is 0, then we have to show the message box over there and we have to exit the subroutine. If it is not 0, then we have to move further. Then we have to select the my farm sheet here. Here it is. Okay. After that, we have to select our data range. Okay, our data range starts from this one, from this cell, always start from A8 and up to the number of records we have. So here we have started from A8 and we have two records over there. So we have to go down up to 2 rows. So here is a trick. Okay, so we have selected A8. We have selected only one cell over there. So A8, if we count the number of rows by selecting one cell, it gives us a 1. And if we count the number of columns, it also gives 1. So one row and one column. So here you see number of rows we are counting and adding or saving in our variable num rows, and we have our num columns by taking the number of columns in our selection to the num columns. So we have the value at this point 1 and 1 because we have selected A8. So let's expand our selection. The selection we are resizing num rows. How many rows we have? We are adding the range m1 dot value. So what is the value in the m1? M1 contains 2 and we have the num rows contains 1. 1 and 2 equal to 3 and we are subtracting 1 from it. We are subtracting 1 from it so we can get the exact number of rows. If we don't subtract, we have a 3 rows, so we don't want it. So we have to subtract 1 row. Here we have a number of columns. So we have number of columns equal to 6. Here we count the number of columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. One column we had at the starting, and after that, if we see, we have to add a 6 value to get the exact number of columns which are equal to 7. So let's see the code. So we have added 6 and we have to select. So our range, this range will be selected. Okay, fine. So let's move further. Now we have made our selection. We have to select, we have to make the copy of our selection. So once we have a code for selection.copy, then we have to move our master sheets. So here we have to select the master records sheet by adding this code. Let me show you. Here we have a master sheet records. We have 2 records already over there. So we are going to post the new records over there. Okay, not over these records. Okay, so let me show you the code again. Once we have selected the master record sheet, we have to move application.go to reference r row 90,000 and column 1. Okay, let me show you how it is. Just suppose you have added, it is equal to, the code is equal to this one. So we have moved our selection to a 90,000. Then if we click control plus up arrow, we will have the last filled cell. And of course, after the last filled cell, if we press one arrow key downward here, so we have a blank row where we are going to add our record that we want. Okay, let me show you the code. Application.go to reference, we are selecting the A 90,000. Then we have to select, selection dot and Excel up select. So it is same as we hit the control plus up arrow. So we have to move this record. Okay, last filled record. After that, we have to use active cell that offset 1. It means we have to go to one row below by remaining on the same column. We have to select it, this one. Okay, after that, we have to paste the contents which we have copied from our form. So here is a code for pasting the records. After the records have been pasted, that's it. We have to move to our form from where we have inputted, get the data to our master records. So selecting, so here we have, now we would like to remove the data from there. If you see here, we have a functions over there. So we would like to remove the data or contents from these cells only, not from these ones or these ones. Okay, so here we are going to select C8 instead of A8. We are going to select the text description because we are going to remove the contents from C8. Okay, after that, we have to count the number of rows and columns as we did before, and we got 1 for column and 1 for row. Okay, then we have to move resize our selection num rows plus the range m1 as we did before. So it expand our selection up to 2 rows, and we have 3 columns this time, total 4. We have added num columns contain 1 and we have a 3. There are 4 columns, so there are 4 columns. Okay, yes, these ones. Okay, so we are expanding our selection. Once the selection has been expanded, we have to clear the contents by adding this code selection.clear contents. Okay, that's it. So let me show you how it works again. We have 2 more records. It's for Honda. Let me change the company, just post Millet and post the record. You see the records are posted over there. If you see a little bit, here is a bit screen fluctuation. Let me fix it. View code. So let me fix the screen recording. Application dot screen updating equal to false, and at the end we have to re-enable it. Application dot screen updating equal to true. Okay, let me add quickly a record over there. Just suppose I'm going to copy down this one. Okay, so there we have to change to IRO. Okay, and the months to 1st May. Okay, so I'm going to post the data. You see data is posted, there is no fluctuation on the screen. So here's a very simple code, some line of code which takes your data from the form into the master stage. You can customize your code according to your requirements. See you in the next tutorial very soon. Thank you for watching.